mention it. Now, what can I do for you?
So, what's our heading?
South by southeast. We'll make a stop tomorrow on the Arabian coast. We'll get some water and continue our trip to Yemen.
What kind of ship is this?
A humble sandbug trader, fast and maneuverable, with plenty of space for cargo.
I'm looking for someone who can draw.
Well, I am a bit of an artist myself. To pass time at sea, I draw some fine charcoal pictures.
Could you do one now?
I'll need some paper and a pencil. I lost mine in a storm a few days ago.
Ready to have my rematch, boyo? I'm gonna show you who's the champ.
Keep dreaming, you big dumb lummox.
Oh, blast! Here they go again, eh? If only they would lose that stupid coconut for good.
Hello there.
Oh, sorry, I'm playing.
Oops. Sorry.
Gosh, we're so lucky the scupper is blocked.
Ah, it's that little busybody's fault.
You heard the man, boy. Don't disturb us again.
Hi, friend. My name's Tintin. How would you like to take me to Aberdeen? Good horsey. Ahoy, helmsman. What's our heading?
South by southeast. Steady as she goes. Straight on until we spot land.
Here, drink this. It will refresh you.
Obrigadissimo, my good sir. May I offer you an article of your whim in exchange?
Great. I'd love to have the Sea Journal, if you'd be so kind.
I'm afraid the tea is not that valuable. Choose again?
Well, I've got no use for any other of your articles but the Sea Journal.
That can't be. Not even the compass with reverse polarity? All right. Well, everything is useful in good time. Just remember I owe you one article, free of charge, whenever you need it. Please, have a look. Are you sure you don't need the reverse polarity compass?
I'm afraid not.
Just remember, everything is useful in its due time. Are you sure you don't need the reverse polarity compass?
I'm afraid not.
Just remember, everything is useful in its due time.
We're going to keep a straight course until we reach the shore.
Please, have a look. Are you sure you don't need the reverse polarity compass?
I'm afraid not.
Just remember, everything is useful in its due time.
Are you sure I can't get this in exchange for...
The tea? Oh, I'm afraid not, sir. It's too valuable an object. Are you sure you don't need the reverse polarity compass?
I'm afraid not.
Just remember, everything is useful in its due time.
They didn't block this scupper. The coconut could fit through there. What if the ship leaned over to this side? I have to get the coconut through that scupper.
Please, have a look.
There's no tiger around that I need to repel.
Are you sure you don't need the reverse polarity compass?
I'm afraid not.
Just remember, everything is useful in its due time.
What do you transport?
Are you a reporter or a customs agent?
I'm just curious, that's all.
Well, we carry umbrellas, amongst some other rare commodities. And we used to carry coconuts until some idiot started playing with them.
What's that game they're playing?
They've been doing that for weeks, and I still have no idea. I just know that it could take them hours, and if I interfere, it could be mutiny. Boredom turns some men at sea into villains, and others into real dimwits. Here's hope that they'll lose that stupid coconut once and for all.
So, you are a sailor and an artist?
Indeed, I was going to be a painter, but I yearned for a life of adventure. I had lots of wonderful sketches in my sea journal, but I'd lost them, along with my charcoal pencils. That's the life at sea. Expect the unexpected.
Do you know a ship called Sereno?
Well, the Red Sea is full of vessels. Can't know them all. Why do you ask?
I saw the name somewhere, that's all. I'd better find some drawing tools for him. I think I'm never going to understand this game. Noble Sheikh?
Yes, my friend.
What happened to the cigars you intercepted?
We were ambushed by Abu Din's troops almost immediately. We had to run and leave them behind.
No more tea. I hope you aren't thirsty now.
Don't worry, my friend. My men will prepare another kettle later.
Ahoy, helmsman! Could you turn the ship to port side a little bit?
This ain't no toy, kid. We keep a straight heading. Straight on till we spot land.
Please, have a look.
There's no tiger around that I need to repel. Can I get the broken compass in exchange for the tea I gave you?
Of course, you mean the reverse polarity compass, a fully functional alternative pointing device. When a Portuguese makes a deal, it's a deal.
What do you think about this compass?
Looks like a nice piece of... Well, I'll be...
What's wrong?
According to this, we've been off course all this time! Hey! My coconut! My soup! Wait a minute! According to the Sun, We should be... That thing is broken!
Well, it's got reverse polarity. That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm sorry?
Why, you little prankster! Luckily, we'll be back on course soon. But don't you try to do anything like this again. You hear me?
How lucky. The soup extinguished the coals before they could start a fire. Could you use this to draw?
Well, it's not my old pencil, but it will do.
I think I know who needs this. Here, now you might have some shade.
It's a fine piece. Oak handle, huh? British craftsmanship. Very valuable indeed. Ah. Oh, what a shrewd negotiator you are. Have you ever thought of working as a salesman?
That's kind, but I'm happy working as a reporter.
Please choose any item of equal value in exchange.
I'll take the Sea Journal then.
Yours it is. Pleasure doing business with you.
Here, a brand new Sea Journal.
Oh, and a fine piece it is. You bartered it from Oliveira? Cunning lad. Right, here we go, young man. Time to make some art. Keep still now. I need to capture the image.
Can it be a funny picture? After all, Tintin's adventures are funny.
I'll try my best. Now then, you two hold still, please.
Ah, you truly earned that horse, my friend. Thrice blessed be the day of our meeting!
The Sheikh was so happy that he even gave me a bag full of money. Then, Senor Oliveira da Figueira helped me select the finest and most essential of his goods. It was a pity that I had to leave all of it on the ship, but at least I made the crew happy. The next morning, as the ship approached the Arabian coast, I said goodbye to the captain and hoped to see him again. Maybe I shouldn't have hoped for that. We trekked into the desert, completely unaware of what was in store for us. Huh? What's... Dear me, those people need help. Let's go, Altair. Full speed ahead.
Help! Have mercy! Help me!
Leave her alone, you cowards!
Don't worry, miss. You'll have no more to fear from those brutes.
God! Oh! Imbecile! Traitor! Super idiot!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that...
We'll have to reshoot the whole thing now!
He ruined my entrance. Wait. It's a Randolfo Bertolino fan. So clingy. Security!
Who is the pea-brain who stopped the... You!
Mr. Rastapopoulos? I'm really sorry.
We are even. I owe you an apology for what happened on the cruise ship. Come, let's talk in my tent. And the rest of you, get back to work! Make the most of it, my reporter friend. I almost never do interviews.
Do you remember Professor Sarcophagus?
You mean that the passenger who bumped into me on the cruise ship?
He disappeared in Egypt and I'm worried.
Stop worrying. That guy knows where he is. Wherever he is.
You're shooting a real mega production.
An epic super scope blockbuster production. Standard for Cosmos Pictures.
And you've come to Arabia to shoot it?
I've got business in Kemed. Only the amateurs shoot in Hollywood.
What kind of films does Cosmos Pictures shoot?
Only the best, of course. The Adventures of Brave Dave. The character played by the golden boy, Randolfo Bertolino. This one here will be the 5th movie, and we're planning on 6 more.
We met before the cruise, when I exposed the Chicago mob at the
The mob? I've never been anywhere with the mob.
Oh, sorry. I meant the celebration banquet.
Oh, banquet, right. You know, I go to so many events.
Thank you for your hospitality, but
What? Leaving us so soon?
I have to get to Aberdeen.
But you haven't told me how you got here yet.
Well, it's rather hard to believe, but, it all started the day after we met on the cruise ship. And so you see, that's how I ended up on your film set.
What a story! Are the film rights for sale?
We're not sure how it ends yet. Too many loose ends. What were those cigar boxes doing in a 1,000-year-old tomb?
Maybe mummies have a taste for good tobacco.
But what if they weren't ordinary cigarettes? Maybe they're hiding a secret.
Or maybe you were hallucinating. Faro cigars. Absurd.
I was lucky that merchant ship found me.
Strange crew, and it didn't make a port call.
What are you suggesting?
Call me suspicious, but, did you go down to the ship's hold?
No, but they told me they were transporting umbrellas.
Umbrellas in the desert? Curious to say the least.
Could you show me how to get to Aberdeen?
If only. I fired the local guide, and no one on the set is from the area. But didn't the boat captain give you a map? Maybe you could go ask him for one.
You know what? I'll take your advice.
That's the spirit. But be careful, and don't trust anyone.
We rowed back to the ship to ask the captain for a map to Aberdeen. But there was nobody on board, except for the cook's cat. And, well, once again, Snowy couldn't help being snowy. But thanks to him, I discovered a terrible truth down in the hold. Snowy, come back here! Snowy! Where are you? Always chasing cats. coconuts. But the captain said he'd run out. He lied. So maybe Mr. Rostopopoulos' suspicions were warranted. Let's take a look at the rest of these crates. The captain said they were transporting umbrellas and, well, these are definitely not umbrellas. Great snakes! Just one spark and we'd be blown to smithereens. My word, it's like an arsenal. Locked. Snowy, are you in there, old chap? No, he sounds too far away. It must lead to the captain's quarters. I bet the map I'm looking for is there. But first, I have to help Snowy. Well, I never suspected that this peaceful-looking vessel was involved in arms smuggling.
Interested in some?
Ow. My head. Why am I...
Why, indeed. But I ask the questions here. So, tell me, why are you back on my ship?
I came looking for a map of the desert.
Well, bad timing, my young friend. You should have asked elsewhere. Let's say I believe you, which I don't. What were you doing here, snooping around my hold?
And what are you doing here, carrying weapons in your hold?
Plying a profitable trade, can't you see? Perhaps now you'll tell me. Why is there a Coast Guard ship heading straight for us?
What? You ever think it might be because of your crew? They leave fires unattended, get tricked by broken compasses?
Yes, they're not the brightest lights on the Red Sea. I'll give you that. I'll have to find fresh meat. Speaking of which, I was planning on leaving you here while we escaped. But you've got guts, kid, and I can appreciate that. Join my crew as a cabin boy and I'll untie you. What do you say?
I could trick him into believing I'm going to join his crew. But if he calls my bluff, things could get worse. Be an arms smuggler? Never.
We prefer the term high-risk merchant, but all right. All that honor won't get you very far, as you're about to see. If it was you who gave me away, you should know that this boat is mine, and I'd rather blow her sky high than surrender.
We're all set to go, Captain.
Good. I'll tell the others to ready the boat. You prepare the TNT.
Aye, aye. Wait a minute. Why me?
Because I ordered you to. Now, go light the fuses, and be quick about it.
Aye, aye, sir. All right. He said, light the fuse and be quick about it, right? Obviously. So, I light the fuse. And now, I'm being quick about it. Oh my!
Snowy, put out the fuse or we'll blow up. Hurry! Bravo, Snowy. Now quick, set me free. It's a strong sailor's knot and a thick rope. Quick, find something sharp to cut me loose. Thanks, boy. Time to cut the rope off. Ah! Brilliant! Now let's find what we've been looking for. A map to Aberdeen. Bingo! We'll escape through the bilge. But I'll have to move those crates to open the hatch. Sounds like we've been boarded. Probably the Coast Guards the captain mentioned. They're not going to believe my story if they find us, so... we better... Not now! Not again! Snowy, where are you? Come back here!
Our anonymous informant said that Tintin was traveling on a ship like this one.
Let's keep our eyes peeled. He mustn't escape again. Below, Thompson. An enormous rat.
That's Tintin's dog, you nincompoop.
Then the master can't be far.
Quick, the lanterns.
By the name of Thompson, he won't get far.
To be precise, we won't get far by the name of Thompson. Umbrellas in the middle of the desert.
Well, let's hope they have bowler hats and canes. This boat looks dodgy.
And from Thompson,
one
there's
escapes
no
from
escape.
Thompson. By the name of Thompson, he won't get far.
To be precise, we won't get far by the name of Thompson. Umbrellas in the middle of the desert.
Well, let's hope they have bowler hats and canes. This boat looks smaller from the outside.
A smuggler's trick, no doubt. First he smuggles drugs, now he smuggles weapons.
This must lead to the captain's quarters. Dash! We were so close to finding... At least one of us got in. Though, knowing Snowy, I'll have to wait for him to catch the cat first. Finally. Thanks, Snowy. So this is definitely the captain's quarters.
The noise came from that door over there.
They'll never open it from the outside, but let's not test our luck. Let's find that map and get out of here.
Open the door in the name of the law.
In the name of the law, open that door!
We got it, Snowy. Our route to Aberdeen. Now we just have to get back to the coast and... Huh?
Freeze! Hands in the air!
Eureka!
Now keep your hands up.
As you wish.
Quick! I've got him.
Oh, God! That's my nose, you clot!
I'm so sorry.
No!
So, I tied the wires, then moved the hands, and I done it. Now, back to the beach with everyone else. Light the fuse, the captain said. He never mentioned 4 barrels with a timer.
Great snakes! I have to defuse those explosives!
Stop! We arrest you in the name of... Blimey!
Wait, no, listen, I can
You thought you could blow up the ship while we
Were knocked out.
halt in the name of the law!
Another one's defused. 2 more left. I'm completely innocent, I swear!
Save that for the judge, young scoundrel.
Just 1 barrel left now.
You're surrounded. There's no way out.
To be precise, you're out and we can't surround you.
Bingo! All barrels are now defused.
There he is.
Don't let him get away.
With the map in our pockets, we rowed back to the inland. As one should be grateful, we paid a small visit to Mr. Rustopopoulos before setting off for Aberdeen. But then, for some reason, the Thompsons found our trail again. Yet that was not the worst of our problems. The sun was unforgiving, and our canteen soon ran out. What? Look there, Snowy. Water and shade. Crumbs. It was just a mirage. Oh, my poor Snowy. We triumphed too soon. However, our little detour saved us from the Thompsons, who mistook me for a sheikh who was peacefully resting on a dune. A tiny incident with huge consequences. After crossing the burning sands, we finally found a real oasis and arrived at our destination, the city of Aberdeen. Not a film set, but the real thing. We soon found their military command and devised a plan. Snowy would bark at the guard to get his attention. Then I would sneak through the door, steal a uniform to blend in, and look for clues of...
A horse! What a generous gift to our cause. Hostler,
Sorry, sir, but it's
to the
not...
stables, now!
Thrice blessed be this day. Quiet, quiet, Ad. Nameless horse.
And now, dear benefactor, will you please join our cause as a soldier?
But I'm not a... All right, sir. My name is...
You lazy words!